Hi, thanks for your interest in hearing more about how I helped the sellers of 7341 Monterey Drive get their home sold so quickly. This is a 1963 kind of your classic starter home. It's a three-bedroom, two-bath, and it had a two-car oversized garage. It was about 1,700 square feet, so the perfect size for a young couple, and that is exactly who my sellers were. They purchased the home in 2019, and they were first-time home buyers then. They found out in August of 2024 that he had accepted another job in Georgia and that he was going to move there. And they were very excited about that opportunity, but they needed to start now to get their home ready to sell. The first tip I have for you is to start early. So the sooner that you understand what needs to be done to the home to get it in marketable condition, then the better off you will be. So we sat down and we talked about the condition about the property when they moved in, any updates that they had made to the home. It did have an updated kitchen and updated bathrooms. They weren't extensively remodeled, but they were updated and they looked very nice. We talked about the major systems of the house. So you want to make sure that the roof, the foundation, the electrical, the plumbing, and all of the major appliances are all in good working order. So we looked at all of those, and I encouraged them to get inspections on anything that maybe wasn't working correctly in the home. The next thing we did is we looked at the curb appeal of the house. So it was in good shape, but it had a few dead trees in the yard, not an unusual situation, a few dead bushes. The flower beds needed to be spiffed up a little bit, but it wasn't an extensive update. It was just taking care of business in the yard. So that's my second tip, is to get everything inspected, and any repairs that you know that need to be made, go ahead and get those repairs done. The next tip is know the market that you're in. One of the things I did while they were busy house hunting in their new location and getting their current home ready to market was I went and looked at everything that was on the market that was comparable to their home at this time. So walked through those homes. Many of them had been renovated, but all of them were vacant at the time, and they felt a little cold, and they felt a little lack of personality, for lack of a better term. So I knew that with them moving out of the house, staging would be important. And I brought in a stager who brought in a few pieces of furniture, some art for the walls, some knickknacks here and there, and just made the home feel more comfortable. Before we went to market, the sellers had painted the exterior of their house. They'd had their HVAC system changed or maintenanced. They had updated their carpet in the bedrooms. They had 2 cats and 3 dogs, so carpet was a necessity. They spiffed up the yard. Everything looked really good. I had excellent photography done, and the house really did look amazing. We decided to price it at my suggested price. I thought that would be the price that it was most likely to appraise for. But I did think that there was a strong opportunity for them to get over list. And so we went on the market the weekend before Thanksgiving, which is traditionally not a very busy time for house buying. We had a good response. We had an open house. We had 2 really good offers that weekend at and above list price, and we were able to negotiate one of them to close before Christmas. So my sellers were thrilled, to say the least, and it all worked out perfectly. So if you're thinking about selling and you've got questions about how to get your house ready to sell, I would be more than happy to come by and chat with you about your plans. I help friends make smart decisions about real estate. I can help you too.